All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Untitled Friday Night Show, hosted by myself, Kyle Tyson, and what's supposed to be Sebastian. This is a running joke, man. We cannot get this kid on the show. I swear he exists, and he will be here. But once again, filling in for Mr. RN. And then we got a couple guests with us this week from Young Kings Wrestling Podcast, TC Fontaine. And then, of course, Justin, the gentleman who actually made the music for our Rewind intro. What's going on, you guys?
Going on, man?
Man, it's Friday. Man, SmackDown is very good tonight. Like,
right? I think so.
You know what? I was downplaying how much of a difference the fans will make when they came back. No, they really made a difference tonight.
Oh yeah. They popped for Edge like crazy. When
Man,
they came out, dude, you could feel it. Like, oh
god. Edge has been my favorite wrestler since I was in high school. Never seen the guy wrestle in person. That's all going to change next month. And so I can't wait. I'm excited because I know he's fighting at SummerSlam. So, you know, God forbid anything drastic happens between now and then. So I know, you know, Edge a little brittle at this point in time. But
I thought it was decent. I think it started strong and ended strong. The middle I could have, it was okay.
Yeah, the middle.
I'm desensitized. AEW's had fans back for a couple weeks. All right, now, so I was really happy though. I was really happy for SmackDown. But the whole Baron Corbin shit,
it's a different feel though, because like AEW, they've had fans, just not full arenas. So I kind of knew what to expect. I knew it was going to be what it's been. Whereas WWE, I was really interested in seeing like how the crowd would react to not being there for, they said 70 something weeks.
I think they said 70 even. I don't know, but yeah. It was crazy, man. No, they were good. Tonight was I heard What Chant's a little bit on Dynamite, but tonight was the official return of the What Chant though.
The worst part about fucking the crowds, like that's the only part.
They encourage that shit. Who was that sent that in the group
WWE's official Twitter page?
They were enabling them to do that.
Not even they're like WWE on Fox, which is known for being like humorous. No, that the official WWE Twitter handle.
Let that shit die, bro.
Hey, they need to fire that social media coordinator, whoever that is. Y'all are doing a very dangerous thing. They talked about, like, they were comparing Jim Cornette to Trump and shit. Like, that's ridiculous. But I would say WWE is enabling a terrorist act more than Jim Cornette was.
Right.
Hey,
that's fact.
Really quick, just to get back, because we were talking before we started recording. We were talking some movies. We were talking Adam Sandler flicks, everything, and then we made our way over.
Crazy Nights is very good.
Yeah, actually, Joe, that's way better than it had any right to be.
Right.
I want to call out. Reek brought up a very interesting horror movie to me, Sinister. Has anybody seen it?
I think so.
It is one of the dumbest horror movies with one of the most legendary jump scares I've ever seen in a movie. For one, Ethan Hawke walks around, I don't know how, 24/7, this good dude's house managed to stay pitch black. It could be 2 p.m, and this dude's little single-story suburban home manages to stay pitch black. Like the whole movie. This guy's against turning lights on. But dude, you have to see it. It's the weirdest thing.
I watched some shit with Keanu Reeves on Netflix a while ago. And he gets tricked. It's like this storm in his neighborhood, and he like kind of lives just in the middle of nowhere.
You talking about Knock Knock?
Yeah. Knock Knock. That shit is garbage.
That movie, man.
Oh my god, that movie pissed me off so much because it's like I ever since I started studying film, I watch movies with a different eye, and that's one of the worst cinematic.
Dude, you don't even have to study film to realize that was a bad movie.
No, that's so garbage. Like the
I honestly
holes were just.
That's why I don't watch scary movies, because it's all the same thing. Nigga dies in the first 5 minutes. White woman running through the woods screaming. Clear way for her to escape and live.
No, but listen,
the green. This is like two white girls seduce Keanu, and
then blackmail him because they're underage.
It's weird.
Like
that ain't no scary movie. Then that's like what is that? A thriller or some shit? That ain't no.
I don't give a fuck about no spoiler alerts. because the movie was garbage. You shouldn't be watching it. They killed his dog. They killed his dog in the movie for no fucking reason.
Well, that's a mistake right there. You don't kill Keanu's dog, bro. We just got 4 movies.
No, this is pre-John Wick. Like, he wasn't like that back then.
I think this was we still had like 1, maybe 2 years before John Wick, if I recall correctly.
Movie was terrible.
Yeah.
You know, that was the payback film. He owed one of his buddies something. He's like, man, don't forget you said you're gonna do that movie for me.
You very well might be right, man.
Yo, I feel it's a lot of that shit in Hollywood too.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot of favors. There's no way these just A-list actors are doing these terrible movies.
Bro, the biggest one is Clerks and Chasing Amy and all that shit with Ben Affleck and then for Kevin Smith, bro. Like, there's no reason for him to be in any of those fucking movies.
The Rock got a good handful of those type of movies. So, like, The Rock.
Oh, yeah. Central Intelligence.
I like Central Intelligence.
When do you think The Rock officially blew up as a movie star?
Fast 5.
Fast 5, that was the coming out party for him?
Yeah.
Like, I think he was already getting there, but he was doing a lot of bullshit before Fast 5.
Right.
Like, he did the same movie like 3 times, which I can't even tell you which ones they were.
Walking Tall. All of those ones like that.
It was after Walking Tall. It was like he did the Skyscraper movie. He did
San Andreas.
What
else?
I think one was literally called Skyscraper. He was like a paraplegic.
Yeah.
He had like a fake leg or something.
Yeah,
they show that movie after NXT like every other 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was Skyscraper, San Andreas, and then I guess you could say Rampage technically too was kind of like that too with the fucking gorilla.
Man, how y'all forgetting the Tooth Fairy, man?
Tooth Fairy was cool. I like the other guys. Like I wish he had more of a bigger.
I don't count that as a Rock movie because they was in that like 5 minutes.
Him and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, but they delivered like one of the best laughs in the whole damn movie.
Oh yeah. Pimps Don't Cry.
What was that one where he was like a football player and he had a daughter?
I know what you're talking about.
I forgot the name of it.
I
like
a Disney movie,
isn't it? Game Plan. Yeah, it's a Disney movie.
Yeah,
I was like, wasn't he a football player in the Tooth Fairy one too?
No, he was a hockey player in the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, hockey player.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the same little girl?
It was basically the same movie. I think it was a different girl, but
could have fooled me.
And then they had Vin Diesel doing the pacifier around the same time, which is also the same movie.
How those guys just circle each other, man. Vin Diesel's
they're the same person.
I was about to say you can pick one up and like drop the other one, and you'll never know.
Movie wise, yes. Personally, I thought Vin Diesel's a fucking maniac.
Yeah,
I think he's out there. I bet that dude's out there.
All right, listen. This is how you know Vin Diesel's a maniac. Because I just started watching the Fast movies for the first time. Like I've only ever seen the first one. And I've seen bits and pieces of like the other few movies. So I started watching them, and that guy is insane. Because who the hell's coming up with these stunts that they're doing in these movies?
Can I drive off a fucking mountain, jump out the back, then grab onto the back of the bumper, and then let go right before the car explodes?
He was doing this before.
And then I land on my feet.
He was doing this before Fast and Furious, man.
He was.
Remember Triple X?
Triple X,
man,
that's prime Diesel right there, man.
Yeah.
And he did like Chronicles of Riddick around that same time.
Oh, that was Pitch Black was so good.
Yeah, that doesn't get enough credit. Like Chronicles of Riddick was when they you could tell that's when he took over and just started throwing his ideas at shit because he was a mega star at that point. But Pitch Black is fucking fire.
Yeah,
the concept of it and everything.
All right, I gotta. This is unpopular movie opinions, but
okay,
Michael B. Jordan is getting up there too, as far as an action star. As an action star, he's getting up there.
He's hitting up on the streaming service, so like I never see this guy like getting like a major movie. Like it's always like check out the next hot streaming service movie.
Yeah,
you know.
Have you guys seen that movie with Chris Pratt on Prime?
I heard it was terrible.
Tomorrow War or something.
I enjoyed it. Like
I heard it was alright.
It was some parts where it was like, but it got like 4 stars from me at least because they had 2 black male geniuses in the movie, so I really offer it.
Yeah, Creed.
You do that, I gotta
probably.
Bama brings up Creed. Yeah,
Creed is dope.
You know what's crazy? I have not seen either of the Creed movies.
I haven't seen the
Don't
second
feel
one.
bad.
I have nothing against them too. I hear they're great. I just have not taken my time to watch like.
I've never seen the second one.
If you like Rocky, if you like the Rocky franchise, you got to watch Creed because both Creed movies are better than the last couple Rocky movies.
I believe
Yeah,
it.
I think I actually got both of them queued up to watch. I just hadn't yet. I don't know.
I think they on Prime. Don't
okay.
quote me on that, but
Okay.
one of them has to be on Prime. I know that.
It's part of the second one. And
Yeah, I think it's the second one.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that plays Falcon? And
Anthony Mackie.
Clarence.
That dude's a
Where's
mean-
Clarence?
That dude been all
He's a
over the
mean-
place, man.
Yo, he was in this movie.
You know what
called
threw me
Crossover.
off with him? Have you ever seen have y'all ever seen Black Mirror?
Yes.
You see the
He was
Striking
in that
Vipers
shit.
episode?
That shit is just terrible.
Dude, come on, man.
What the fuck?
Dude, I couldn't stop laughing at how terrible that episode was. Like I genuinely
That whole
laughed.
season was bad. Like no, there was, and I love Black Mirror. Like
Yeah.
somebody put me on the Black Mirror in about 2015 or so, and so I've just been on it like crazy. I recommend it to everybody. That last season, they embarrassed me, bro.
I ain't never seen one fucking episode.
Okay, all right.
If you
TC.
don't watch the very first
TC.
episode.
describe the episode Striking Vipers to anyone who don't know this.
So all right, so Facebook has this product called Oculus. It's a virtual reality, and you just put it on. So that's what Striking Vipers is. It's a virtual reality video game, and you become the character that you're playing. It's like a fighting game. It's like Mortal Kombat kind of. These two guys are best friends. And they use the video games to live out the suppressed sexual fantasies with each other that they have. And so it's technically not gay because they're doing it inside the video game.
And one of them's a female.
Pretty much the story. Yeah. One of the characters in the game is a female. So it's also technically still not gay because the
So
characters
it's Brokeback Mountain in Oculus.
Basically, man. But it's not gay because his homeboy is playing a chick, though. She's
And
a
then,
chick in the
like,
game.
Anthony Mackie's wife, like real life wife in the episode, is basically like, "How could you do this to me? Like you fucking
Yikes! So I won't be watching that.
Yo, that episode. Was
don't watch the most recent season of Black Mirror. No, none of the episodes are good. Like there's an episode where Eric Foreman randomly pops up, and he's almost the cause of a terrorist attack.
It's true.
Indirectly.
It's called Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. And then there's an episode of Miley Cyrus, which is basically a biopic.
Yo, it's out there, man. That shit.
I'm dead serious. I'm not even joking with you.
It was like it started out like watching it was like a thriller, like it was just like a thrilling show that always made you like disturbed.
So good.
And then it just ended with like the latest season just ended like with some just really out there weird stuff. Like it just went like full weird.
You know what made it bad? Hollywood got its handprints on it. Like soon as Hollywood got a hold of it, it's been terrible. Because when it was just over there in Britain, I loved it. Like
yeah, man.
White Bear is my favorite episode. The episode with John Hamm, the Christmas one, is my second favorite.
Isn't that's the one where it's like the time loop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's brutal. That's a brutal episode.
I couldn't deal.
All right, we can't keep these guys excluded, man. What have y'all been up to? What are y'all watching?
Oh, y'all could have jumped in at any time.
Yeah, man.
Man, my attention
Y'all
is
just
too
sitting
short
back
to watch a whole movie, to be honest. Like, I'll start a movie and like 3 weeks later, I'll pick back up and forget what was happening on the first half of the movie and have to restart it. And it's like just a whole cycle. I never finish movies.
You get halfway through and shut it off, don't you?
Yeah.
My
I
brother
do that
does that.
when
I
I'm
don't
not
know how you do that.
I'm like,
I
all right,
do
that's
that.
cool.
I do that when the movie's not entertaining me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he'll do
I
that
still
like in
finish-
good movies. Like just
I
be
love
like, okay,
movies
I'll
too
give it
much.
45 minutes.
Yeah, I love movies way too much. I'll put my phone down first.
Yeah.
No, I'll finish it. Like even if it's terrible, like I ride shit out. Like
Same.
Yeah.
Me
Like,
too.
I
You
can't
might
help it.
get to a spot because sometimes
I
they
watch
start
a
slow.
lot. I watch a lot of bad shit, man.
Me too.
It's because I'll just sit through it because it's just
Yeah.
like, I'm already watching it. I want to see. It's a train wreck at this point. Like it's only been maybe 2 times where I just turned some shit off
Right.
A Haunted House 2 with Marlon Wayans. I had to turn that shit off.
Yeah.
And then,
I got like 5 minutes into that shit. Cut it off.
Yeah, you gotta start. You gotta
like when
that.
he started fucking the dog for like a very, very long time. I just turned it off. And then another Marlon Wayans movie, 50 Shades of Black. I turned that shit off too.
Never
They
even
made
tried.
that.
I didn't.
The
No,
Wayans
not
brothers
even
went after
turn that
that
shit
one.
off. No, just Marlon.
Just Marlon.
Yeah.
Sean was like, I'm gonna let you handle that one.
like Kenan ain't touching that shit. Dang,
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Them niggas has never been funny to me. Either one of them. Like,
all
literally.
right.
I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
Hey, all
used to watch this show.
Next topic. Next
You mean
topic.
like the whole thing?
I'm about to
not
react.
Keenan and Damon. I'm talking about Marlon and Sean.
Marlon and Sean.
The show was
you didn't like the Wayans, bro? Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I like the
Marlon.
show.
I like the
Yeah,
show.
hold on. You didn't like Don't Be a Menace?
All right, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
All
But that was also That was
Kenan.
The
That was
show.
Kenan too.
That was Keenan
Yeah.
too, and that was also before the show too. That was shit. That was early '90s.
Yeah, that was right before the show.
But I'm saying everything they've done after that, and even the last couple seasons.
Yeah, like
show,
White Chicks.
I like White
I
Chicks,
did
but I mean,
White Chicks.
I like Major Payne better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I will agree with
Major
you.
Payne is classic.
Everything Sean and Marlon have touched after White Chicks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got typecasted. Like, okay, you'll
Right.
do these low budget, like lowbrow humor movies,
Yeah.
and just the jokes.
No, hold on. Dance Flick was cool.
I didn't
That
even
one
try
was,
to watch
White
that.
Women.
I didn't try to
know
watch it. I checked that.
That's
out.
my shit. White women. I don't know you.
What's
Yeah.
your what's your
I'm here to pick up my son.
I'll be back to pick him
I'll
up.
be back to pick him up again.
Bro, I used to tell that to I used to mess with my sister's baby daddy like that when he comes. Oh, you got him out here to pick up my son. I'll be back to pick him. See you next week, nigga.
Do y'all have like a guilty pleasure movie that you know is bad, but just you end up liking it anyways?
I got a few.
I got it. That's what I'm saying.
Baby Boy. Like I will shill for Baby Boy like nobody. Has
I don't
ever
think, but
shilled.
that's not. I don't think you can even put that in that category, bro. Like most
Baby
black
Boy's
people love
pretty
Baby Boy.
terrible.
Yeah, that's a hood classic.
That's what I'm saying. That ain't no.
It's pretty terrible, but that's my shit.
Nah, you and your actor.
I was about to say, he got that
terrible,
scream
but
right
in real
there.
life, real nigga shit. That movie is fire, bro.
Oh no! Before I became an actor, that was still my shit. Like afterwards, it's still my shit.
Jody. That's much when he choked that nigga, a little chocolate drop, lick his head. I tell my son now, I tell him, like, bro, why you trying to get Baby Boy in this bitch, bro? You better go sit down somewhere, bro. Your mama ain't gonna be able
This
to.
Jody, the motherfucker that can't take care of his responsibilities as a man.
Bro,
The one that's fucking my bitch.
The best thing I just saw was this thing going in on Yvette, saying how trash Yvette was. Like, she telling Jody's business and shit.
Oh, Yvette was terrible.
Bruh. Oh, bro, they was going in like Jody deserved the shit. And it was what it was the chick with the braids. It was like she was just trying to get Jody away from lame ass Yvette. She supported his dress business. She had the condoms ready to go. All the bride, they was like, that's who Jody should have been with.
She did support his business though.
She did, bro.
I got a Baby Boy thread on I got a Baby Boy thread that went viral a few years ago. I was just hyping it up. I was like, this is my shit.
It's just fire. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a guilty pleasure. That's just
I might have to make another Baby Boy thread because
Yo, Daniel Radcliffe has just put out guilty pleasure after guilty pleasure lately. Like bad movies, but I can't turn them off. Like he had one called Guns Akimbo, where he's an online troll and there's like this seedy, like dark web show where they just have people kill each other, kind of like Running Man, like a modern day Running Man. And he's like an online troll. Well, the organization finds him, knocks him out, and drills 2 guns to his hands that have got like 40-round clips to them. And the whole movie is him being a pussy, trying not to get killed by like the number 1 killer on the show. But the funny thing is him trying to do everyday shit because he can't take these guns off his hands. So him trying to take a piss and not blow his dick off, or like trying to eat a hot dog and not blow his brains out. It's fucking hilarious.
You unlock something in me. Crank. Both Cranks.
Crank. Oh, dude. Yeah.
It's probably up there with my guilty pleasures.
Both of them too.
I'd say Shoot 'Em Up. That's probably one like that too. Like with Clive Owens.
Oh yeah, that was dude. They were fighting off assassins while fucking on the floor.
Right. All right. I'm just about to go to my Letterboxd profile and I'm gonna just start naming off shit.
and also Weekend at Bernie's and Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Like there's some super old shit, but Weekend at Bernie's, my mom bought us that movie. She did not know what was going on in that movie.
What's the greatest old movie? Like,
how old?
Well, you like 20 years younger than us, nigga. So
before the 90s.
Before the 90s? Oof.
Before the 90s?
I don't know, man. I was born in 88.
Anything all Spike Lee shit in the 80s, late 80s, for real.
Like my favorite is probably Coming to America.
Oh yeah, mine's Coming to America too.
Yeah.
I'd say that too.
I got Harlem Nights up there.
Harlem Nights, Coming to America, Mo Better Blues. Those are probably my top three.
Not a movie, but when did Eddie Murphy do Raw?
That was 84.
That was a movie technically too.
Yeah.
All right, then
I think that was 84, 85.
That was my shit. I loved it. As a kid, I was like, he swears too much. And then I just liked it more and more as I got older.
Right. That leather fucking.
That's how it was with Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this dude cuss a lot.
Oh, I know a bad movie that's bad, but it's still a classic. Last Dragon.
Yeah. Oh,
Last
hey,
Dragon,
my man, what it look like?
But it's classic.
Hey, my man, what it look like? Fucking jive ass turkeys, the Chinese
Who's the baddest?
Oh, I know which movie.
my
I've
comfort.
never seen it, but I've seen clips online. I know which movie you're talking about.
Yeah, you gotta find it.
Yeah, the Chinese dudes talking like niggas, bro. That's the best part of the whole movie, bro. You jive ass turkeys fucking giving each other high fives and shit. Like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, man.
Damn, I forgot about. I'm gonna get you sucker with Keenan Ivory Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of Mel Brooks stuff. The what was it? Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, that was fire.
As a kid, dude, I thought that was also early Dave Chappelle, man.
Yeah,
Like,
early Dave
super
Chappelle.
early Dave
Oh, Half
Chappelle.
Baked.
Half-Baked.
That's literally my favorite movie all time, and I don't smoke weed. Like niggas look at me like I'm
Half-Baked's
bugging all the
jokes.
time. Like I don't smoke weed at all, and that's my favorite movie all time.
Dude, trust
I
me,
know
it's
that
not
movie-
hard to tell you don't smoke weed, RN. All right.
What else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a lot of stuff from stoner culture, and I don't smoke either, so I'm in the same
Yeah.
boat.
Friday.
How High? The first How High? Classic shit.
Yep.
They're making a new one with Method and Red.
I hope
Oh,
so.
good, because that
one of them young
MTV
niggas.
The one with DC.
don't
Young
ever do
Boy.
that. DC.
Trash.
Speaking of movies I never got through.
I don't think I tried.
Oh, man.
I never even attempted to.
Like I had like DVR'd, I think it was Next Friday, and like it just came on afterwards, and it was playing in the background, and I stopped, and I saw how bad it was.
All
I was
right.
like, why is it still on my
The
TV?
worst movie I've ever seen in any genre, I think, is Mac and Devin Go to High School. Since we talking about stoner movies.
Never even watched it.
I've never.
I couldn't even
Bad
get through that
movie.
soundtrack.
The soundtrack fire. to
I
me.
never-
Soundtrack is
yeah, okay.
fire.
I never, because I
It's
downloaded
Wiz
it.
Khalifa and Snoop Dogg for the white guy on the show.
Yeah, I downloaded it, and like I heard, like I got halfway through, and I was like, I'm gonna come back to this. It's kind of cool.
It
I
might
forgot.
still be on Netflix for real. I wonder if
Yeah.
it's still on there.
Yeah, the movie been on Netflix for a minute.
Worst thing
It's probably
I ever-
cheap to keep up there. So.
The worst movie I ever saw, and we watched it to be like ironic because we knew it was gonna be so bad. Titanic Part 2. It was
Part two.
Part.
2. It
I
was
didn't know it was a part
picture
two.
like it.
Fuck, you gotta talk about after the first one.
Yo, picture
Like,
like
everybody died.
early 2000s like sci-fi channel budget, like the most horrendous CGI and stuff. And it's just it's another Titanic movie, but it's not like
Got
the
like a
love and
Sharknado in the
romance.
background.
It's just like a cheesy disaster movie. It
Oh,
was
man.
god awful.
I was gonna say, wasn't Titanic 2 the second cassette? Because that motherfucker came in 2 tapes. The original movie.
I always just pop the second one. I'm like, I bump all that. Let's just see the end. So
Right.
we're done with it.
All right, man. I think we've done like a half hour on movies. TC, you
I can
said
talk about movies all day, man.
I know, man. I can too. But I want to get to know you guys a little bit better. That's kind of like another part of the show is to see like the other side of some of our guests. You said something I'm recently learning about you. I didn't even know you were an actor. Yeah, so
Kyle don't listen to our show, man.
I listen
Hey,
every
I
Monday.
learn more and more every day, and Kyle don't listen to it.
Dude,
Kyle don't listen to his own fucking shows. You haven't heard that on our shows? It's a running fucking joke.
Hey,
He doesn't listen to
I've
any of the
tuned
shows.
into the She Elite show ever since we came back on air.
2 weeks.
I've tuned
2
into
shows.
She Elite. All right, 3 weeks. Thank you.
You didn't even say the name of the show right the
She
first
Elite
time. That's how you
Showcase
can tell.
Thursdays on Smack Draw Podcast on Twitch. All
Get
right,
that plug in, guys.
Get that plug in. I'll be honest, I don't listen to any shows that I'm on. Like if I'm not on the show, like I listen to y'all's every Monday. I used to listen to their AEW recaps and stuff, but like I hate the sound of my own voice.
There's also no point listening to the show you own because you already know what they talked about.
I know.
like I'll go back and clip highlights every now and then, but yeah, I don't watch my own show.
Yeah. I mean, this is only the second thing I've ever been on. So
It's true.
So, but yeah, that's why
We were running that Justin
hard to
Hype package for months.
Yeah, I was trying to get all my stuff fixed because that first time I
Now
sounded
it makes
like I
sense
was
that
like
you was
down
trying
the
to-
hall. I was like yelling the whole time, and the mic was
Now it
right
makes
here.
sense though. While you was trying to get your shit right, I didn't realize this was your only did one other podcast.
Right, you gotta make a good impression first
Yeah,
time
I'm
you
like,
come to
man.
somebody's show.
So
They gonna
Justin,
kick me
last time we were together, we were trying to egg you on to see who you'd give it all up for, right?
They were trying to trap me, man.
Okay, so go ahead, level with us here. Was your girl like right off camera? Could she hear us asking you?
That's funny.
Yeah, I was like,
I wish I could run that clip right now. Just watching him sweat.
Oh man, he was stalling like crazy. He was just
Yo,
like,
it was like the last second like high school play where you're just throwing lateral after lateral. Because he was trying to toss that to every other
I was
person.
like, what about
he
you,
could palm
Vince?
that
What about you, Vince?
It was like that. What was that? Key and Peele when he was like sweating, like.
Oh, man.
She's looking up you off camera, like
I was like,
waiting on your answer.
I'm like,
hit you with that.
Go
So
on,
who
what you
is
gonna
it?
say?
Right. Man, well, y'all got somewhere for me to stay.
Somebody got a couch open.
Right.
Yo, look, I did the same thing though. Like I just made my answer so silly that it was safe. That's why I said Abaddon. That's because I was like, all right, this answer is so silly and out there. There's no way my wife will take this seriously. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
girl, I know Selena Gomez, bro.
Yeah.
Risk it all.
Man, you know how long I stared at that picture of you and Selena Gomez? Like, is this fucking real?
You met Selena Gomez?
You?
No, my dude Adam fucking photoshopped me in this picture with Selena Gomez we found on the internet. It's fucking fire.
Oh man, 17-year-old me was about to be hating.
It's really just a running joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I said it in a couple of our early songs we did and shit back in the day. Like, and it just kind of like rolled into something. So yeah, it's funny, but not at the same time because she grown now. I'll blow her back out now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. So TC, where'd you recently audition for, man?
I had it's just I don't think I can talk about it really, but there's something that's filming out here. Got some big name actors and actresses in it. It's a big project. Submitted for it, so I sent that off. The thing with me, and I learned to do it. Yeah, I think other actors have adopted this as well. Like, you audition for something, forget about it, because then you're just gonna be stressing yourself out about it, and then if you don't get it, you're gonna be disappointed. So
I guess I got a better question. Walk us through the audition process.
There you go.
In person, or this COVID era of auditioning.
Before COVID shit, like what's your process before when you getting ready to go audition for a part?
Well, first off, one of my acting instructors, shout out to y'all, is Walker Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
The black dude, Walker Texas Ranger.
Get out of here, bro. That's dope,
That's my
bro.
professor, Clarence Gilliard.
Give me an autograph from Clarence, bro. It's no joke, for real.
I'll probably see him next couple months. So
bro,
I'll try.
That's dope.
But yeah, he tells me like one of the first things he told me about audition or just any role you get is you got to learn the script yesterday. which means you need to know the script before you do anything else.
Right.
So any sort of preparation.
When you say know the script, the entire script, not just your part.
Yes, like yeah, pretty much. Like, and that's what we do. Like table reads for film classes. We sit down and we read the whole script,
right,
like, front to back. So you got to learn whatever it is you're auditioning for. So learn the sides. I try to learn the sides, just like running them through, like reading, like I'm reading a book or something.
Right.
Before I start adding, my choices, and by choices I mean like how I'm gonna say it, like what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do with my body, what I'm gonna do with my face, like what facial gestures I'm gonna make as I'm saying these words. Like I don't think about none of that until I get the script down, and then I start doing that. I write out my beats on the script. So what the beats is, for y'all don't know, I'm speaking very technical here. I apologize. I don't know how else to talk. So you score the beats by like a different change in direction, like change in pace. So say we talking about something, like just for example, we were talking about movies just now, and then we switched up to talking about something else. That was a beat change. That would be considered a beat change on the script. So I go identify those beats, and then I identify my choices that the character is going to make. I become the character itself. Like I'm not TC when I'm this person, and that's the way you got to think, really, just to get into the mode of it. And then you go. I've only been on a few like in-room auditions, right? But self-tape, I think it's just me. I like self-tape easier because like I can fuck up and it'll be fine. I can take a breath, right? And I can just delete that tape. Whereas like in person, I did audition, and my first in-person audition was awful. It was like this show that was only going to be airing on Netflix in China. And,
damn.
God damn, that was a terrible audition. I walked out of that shit like, man, wasted a whole Uber ride down here, bro. Like, but yeah, like self-tapes though. I fucked up on a self-tape a couple weeks ago. It was for a commercial, but it was radio, and I hella did that shit like it was a television commercial. So I already knew I wasn't getting that. But yeah, self-tapes are cool. I can set up my background, set my camera up, right, do my takes. Like there's this website out there, you can hire somebody to read with you.
Oh damn.
Like from anywhere in the world. Like you put out your request, or you can see who's online, and you can just connect with them. I love that service because I use it on the other side too. So I use it as a reader. You get paid like however much they want to pay you. I feel like I'm rambling, but like I'm talking about acting now. Like we talk about movies, and now we talk about acting.
We don't know any of this shit. That's why I asked you the question. Like we don't know anything about this shit. Like
yeah, so
like it is in the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like anybody, like everybody's process is different though. Like some people do different things. Like I was reading with somebody the other day, and they wanted me to go through like the stage directions on the script. Just like all the other shit that's going on that you can see, but like you gotta have it written to, be able to end up visualizing it on film down the line. He had me reading out all those, and I was just like, all right, that's his process. Right. It was cool. I might have people start doing that for me because I was like, damn, that really came in handy. Huh. It's interesting, man. I've been at it for 7 years now.
I couldn't do it, man.
I mean, anybody can do it. Everybody.
I'd have to be like
here's
Rock,
the thing.
how he's the same person in every movie. I'd have to be like that.
But like, here's the thing, though.
Right.
Here's the thing, though, man. Because anybody can do it. Like, what you're doing, like, acting is nothing different than what you're doing right now. Like, we on the podcast right now. We just being ourselves and living. Anybody can portray a person being on a podcast with four dudes just talking about nothing.
Right.
Like you can do that. You just like, what's so difficult about sitting down and I don't want to use the word pretending, but just for lack of a better word, pretending to be on the podcast. That's acting. It's nothing different.
I did a lot of like shit like that, like in high school and stuff. Like I was in drama through like I went to a performing arts middle school, and I did all types of shit in high school.
It's really just living. All you doing is just becoming another person, but like
Right.
you're not being fake about it. You're not pretending to do anything different. Like you putting yourself into the shoes of this other person who may or may not exist. Like this character, it might not be somebody similar to that person in real life. And it might be millions of people that are just like this person in real life.
Right.
Very relatable. So that's up to the actor to determine, and it's up for them to craft out who that person is going to be.
There any warm ups or exercises that you do that would seem silly to anybody that doesn't act?
No.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm actually gonna do one. It's this exercise. It's called gurning, and I learned this in like basic acting class. What it is basically like a vocal and face muscle warm up. And so what gurning is literally just this. You just
Warm
and
up
so
the muscles, man.
Yeah, it loosens up the muscles. It loosens up your voice. Like if you were just doing this shit on the street, somebody would think something's wrong with you.
Yo, that's a new gift right there. I'm clipping that right there.
Hell yeah, thank you. I love it.
Where's the timestamp? 35 minutes. Okay. TC, I think I found your IMBD, man. I was looking to see if you
Probably me. Does it say the gangsters?
Yep.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah. A chime, man. They don't have a picture of you, man. We got to get a picture of you on this
No,
website.
I'm not paying that fee just now. Like, I'm not getting enough roles to justify me paying that fee. So there's no picture on my IMDb right now.
Oh, so you have to pay to have your picture featured. Okay,
yes.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I neither.
That's why like you only see the big name actors with pictures on their IMDb.
Got you.
Oh,
I do
we
think
gotta
I
get
got
a
a picture of
Patreon
you
for
right
Young
here,
Kings
though.
Wrestling.
I think this has got to be you.
Probably. Did
Yeah.
you Google it?
I have a picture. I don't know if I can show you guys unless you're watching the Twitch stream.
You can share your screen on Zoom, can't you?
Yeah, dude, that'll mess up this whole stream.
It probably would.
Yeah.
All right, we just not gonna risk it. I don't know what picture it is, but
it's from the Gangsters. That's the only one I found a picture that looked like you, man. Just had you in
okay.
a backwards ball cap and a hoodie and white.
All right, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I was terrible back then. I used to be terrible.
Yeah, I gotta look. This was a show, wasn't it?
It was. It's not available anymore. Like all the episodes have been taken down. Like out of my control. But,
oh wow.
Yeah.
I always wondered about like how that happens. Like somebody just owns digital rights and then just.
Yeah, especially like these lower, no budget projects that we were doing when we first started. Like, it was on my my boy David's YouTube channel.
Okay.
And it's up, it's his show. Like he wrote it, he was directing it. It's his liberties that he can take with his show.
Got you.
I have it downloaded, but just out of respect for him, I can't show anybody. But I do have it just for my personal use.
Is it one of those cases where you're trying to build your YouTube channel, so you take down your early content that that doesn't accurately represent where you are? In your current career.
That's the case with him. Like he was, because the plan for him was to redo these episodes because they were awful. Like they were literally terrible, and he's much better at movie making now. So it's in the plan. So he's gonna produce something much greater than that, with a lot of the same jokes. Like he reuses a lot of his jokes and stuff that he redoes it.
Well, I'd reuse them until you finally get them viral. Like, what's the point of ditching a joke if only like 13 people heard it? Right.
Because it was a episode of this web series he got right now. Actually, I'm gonna plug it right now. It's called "Everybody Loves Those Boys." Search that on YouTube. It should come up. But we shot like 3 episodes here in Vegas. Like David used to live out here in Vegas, and he moved back home to Omaha. But initially we did like 3 episodes out here, and the episodes never got finished, and he just threw out the footage, but reused a lot of the jokes that I improvised in one of the episodes. And he reused a joke. I don't think he credited me for my jokes in the episode. But I did I did one of those things where I had to let folks know that this is my joke. And I commented on Instagram. He posted a clip that had my joke in it. And I was like, I remember I said that. Had to let folks know, like, yo, I said this is my joke. Like, give me all the likes.
Yeah.
I'm joking. That's my guy, man. But yeah, he redid the episodes. Thankfully, I was just thinking about this yesterday. I'm, I have no problem revealing this right now. When we initially did this episode that he redid and put on his YouTube channel, when we originally did it, it was an actor that he had found, I think like one of those Facebook groups or something, where all the actors are at. That one of those guys ended up murdering his kid like 3 months after we filmed. So I'm kind of glad that footage never got out, because I would have to be associated with this guy. And I wouldn't want to do that.
Wow,
so
this took a dark turn real fast.
it did.
Yeah.
It did.
So Justin, you make music, right?
I revealed this shit on my show. Everybody's like, yo, what the fuck?
And my dumb ass about to say in real life. Man, that's crazy, man.
Yo, Justin, you made our intro for
It's fire.
the rewind.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that beat was like, I gotta tell you, when you sent me that, I probably listened to that junk like 30 times, man, 40, 50 times, like the first day. Yeah, I run it back. And every now and then, too, I'll still run that intro just to be like, is it really that good? Oh, yeah, it's that good. Like, it's some fire stuff.
I appreciate that, man.
How, is this something that you just started doing, or have you been doing this for a while?
Like making beats and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I've been doing that since probably like high school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'll do it and then I'll stop and start back. And like, but now I just kind of do it as a hobby. Like, because I mean, I work a 9 to 5 in a cubicle, so I'm not gonna be for real.
I know,
but yeah, man, I've been doing it. Like, and like what I made you is not usually what I make. Like, I usually make kind of like chill, down tempo, lo-fi, kind of relaxed stuff. But I played it for my wife, and she was like, I was like, check this out, because I was like, wow, I made that. But I was like, check this out, and she said, you made that? I was like, yeah. She's like, I actually like that. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's when you know it's real, when your old lady says, I actually, anytime she says,
Yeah, because they won't pull
damn,
punches.
bro,
like
what
you,
about the
man.
other shit?
Right.
Right. She's like, I mean, I like with your other stuff, but this is what I would actually listen to. I was like, oh thank you.
That's fantastic.
I'm gonna go in the corner
man, I love it.
now. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
That's how you put the spin on being a hater.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
What I
throw
meant
it out
was
right now, man. We should go ahead, get you set up, man. Get you out on Twitter. Let people start commissioning beats.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's gonna be on the show until I ain't doing rewind no more. Like, that
Yeah,
is
that's
the
cool.
theme, bro.
Facts.
Yeah,
Cool,
man.
Cool. Yeah, because I made like, when I made it, I was like, I don't know how long he really wants it. So I just made it like a beginning, middle, end kind of thing. And I was like, use what you want, because but yeah, man.
I just liked it because it wasn't like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect it. Like it felt like us, but not at the same time. And like that's what we were going for, was like a rebranding of what we were doing.
Yeah.
And I thought that was like,
it gave me
still had
Adult
our
Swim
vibe.
vibes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it still had our vibe, but it was something new, some new shit. You know what I'm saying? It had some flavor to it. Like that's what I liked. I was like, that shit is fire off rip.
The one thing that
Appreciate it.
stuck out to me was, so like the colors of our new logo has like a subtle 80s vibe with like the purple and pinks.
Mm-hmm.
And in that beat, there's like a light dose of like some synthesizer shit in there or something.
Yep.
I don't know. That it has that too. And I was like, fuck, man. Both have like these subtle, like very, very subtle nods to like to some old shit. And,
I'm big on subtle synths in the background of my stuff. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like when it comes to mixing my beats, like sometimes it'll be perfect and sometimes all you can hear is like the bass. But like I always throw synth, like a good little 80s sounding synth in the background. It might not always come through, but I'll like, that's what I try to go for. So I'm glad you heard that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the first thing that I picked up on.
Cool.
Yeah, no, it was awesome, man.
Yeah, man. And when TC was talking about beats, I was like, "You make beats too? We need to make But I was like, "Oh no, never mind." That
wrong beat. I tried to make beats before, and I made a really shitty beat, and I did some shit to it. I don't know, and I guess I rapped over it. It's out there somewhere in the universe. I might reveal it one day, but I know where it's at. A lot of people know where it's at. Is very easy to find. Yeah. Like it's kind of hidden in plain sight amongst my ordeals.
I got you.
Man, go check out all my shitty beats and songs on Mean Jelly Bean Productions on YouTube. We got all types of
man.
I'm gonna check that out.
Okay. Have you guys seen any of RN's like music videos he's in?
No.
God damn.
So you rap and stuff?
I've been to some music videos myself.
TC, we just talked for like a half hour about you. All right, let's shift the focus.
I'm sorry. I try not to make it about me. I was just like, damn, I talk a lot, but
no, RN,
I can relate.
Now we got a comedy channel. Like we do skits and shit. Like we do funny songs. Like we got a bunch of rap songs that are all like funny shit. Like it's not like it's serious. We're serious about not being serious. That's our fucking motto. Okay. Yeah, it's Mean Jelly Bean Productions. Like we got some clowning that shit on there. Like we got all types of stuff.
You guys have got to watch. I'll throw it in our group chat because we're all in the same group chat. But the Sandwiches and HJ's music video still to this day is my favorite goddamn thing.
The crazy when we made that video, right? Like it kind of got buried because it was like one of the first things we ever did like 10 years ago. So like I started coaching, right? I'm coaching these little ass like 6-7-year-old white boys, bro. I'm like the only black person, not only on the team, but I'm the coach, but like anywhere around. So like if the first game happens and shit,
I don't like that feeling.
I don't care. It don't bother me. I'm a peacock, man. I'm gonna make it work wherever the fuck I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
It don't bother me, but it bothered me. Like
let me get to it. Like I wasn't bothered until this. Look, so like first week of practice, I see all the moms together, like laughing and giggling and stuff, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't really feeling self-conscious. I'm like, they ain't talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out, nigga, stop being like that, bro. It ain't always about you. They ain't talking about me. Well, they were talking about me because one of their sons played them all Sandwiches and HJ. So all these little white suburban mothers to these little 6 and 7-year-old kids I'm coaching come up to me and start singing Sandwiches and HJs after practice one day.
Yo, and it's a dirty song too, man.
Oh, it ain't clean. I can tell you that
clean.
I gotta check that out.
Oh yeah, I felt literally this fucking big, and they didn't make a big deal about it, but it's just like these like suburban ass moms with their tumblers and shit coming up to me singing Sandwiches and HJs. It was just
you felt kind of big at the time. You're like, oh, okay.
Like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I coach y'all's son, right?
Check it out.
I know I'm coaching y'all's kids, right? And y'all singing Sandwiches and HJs.
That's weird. It's such that seems like so weird to hear people that have, they do multiple things and they can involve like adult topics and mixing like also working with kids.
Right.
That's a sensitive line to walk, man.
Oh, that's the story of my life.
That is a teacher friends that just be talking about getting creamed in on Twitter all the time.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like, yeah. Literally, one of my teachers was like, what are you doing, bro? Like, this whole Twitter feed is him posting like porn videos and shit, bro. I'm like, one person sees this, dude. You're done.
No, listen, man. I came across this woman on Twitter, and she's a teacher, but she has an OnlyFans as well.
Right.
I've seen at least 2 or 3 of them get fired for that.
Yeah, 2 or 3 of them. I've seen that too. Like, got fired for having OnlyFans.
But I make more doing this.
Right.
Right.
One of them
teaching just a side job, bro.
Right, teaching just you know what I'm saying, get my pocket money for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? My real job.
I mean, I believe the children are the future. So
it's just a passion project to me.
It's like you look at teachers as like such respectable adults, and then you grow up, and then you know the people who became teachers.
Yeah,
and you were like, oh God, man.
I literally know one of my
understand.
One of my dudes is a teacher, bro. He used to get I'm talking blackout, motherfucking drunk from as soon as he walked out the door Friday when the bell rung. He's already fucking smashing a bottle on the way.
I got a teacher like that now. Like, I'm dead ass serious because I believe him because he jokes about getting drunk so much that I believe him that he really. Like even when we were doing Zoom sessions, we had to convert to Zoom, and he just always like we end the call. He's like, "Time to get drunk." I'm like, "You could have did that now. Like you've been at home all day. You ain't been doing shit."
Exactly. You know, there ain't no fucking coffee in that cup.
Right.
Man, I remember I had a 4th grade teacher, and I don't know what the hell me and these like couple kids in class were doing. We were just like, I think he wasn't paying attention or something, so we were like rummaging through the back room, and we found like a full on vibrator, like just in his locker, man. And all of a sudden, I remember we were snickering and shit.
In the locker?
Yo, in his like, he had a locker like in a back room, like, and it was designated like got his jacket, like all his personal belongings, and then fucking big ass vibrating dildo. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
I mean, I jumped to thinking it was in the locker at school.
Right. Oh,
like,
you said 4th grade. Never mind. He
Yeah,
didn't come
dude,
straight.
I wasn't, but like, God, I could only been like 9 or 10 years old, man.
Oh man.
And I don't remember much what came of that, other than like
Lord.
he got us in trouble, and then I remember my dad trying to like cover for it, saying it was like a back massager or something. And I was like, I don't fucking know, man.
Oh man.
That was a weird ass.
It could double as one.
Yo, but that dude, he doubled down on like fucking harassing me. He called me like the dirty kid in class and shit. All of a sudden, like he started like attacking me from there. Like,
Oh,
them
motherfuckers
on.
almost
It
got him
wasn't my
fired, bro.
vibrator.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I
that's
don't
crazy.
fucking know, man. It was weird as shit.
Man. That's-
Oh man, you guys want to talk a little bit about wrestling?
Let's do it.
Man, Money
Yeah.
in the Bank. What y'all think, man? Any hopes, dreams, expectations coming out of this show?
I hope
It's been very socialist on my TV
Right.
in the last few months. So I would like for that to change, especially going into SummerSlam, because it's my favorite women's wrestler of this current time, maybe all time, and I've never seen her in person either. So I would like for that
I gotta
to change.
ask. Why?
Why haven't I seen her in person?
No, why is she your favorite?
I don't know. I really like. I think when this Revolution stuff changed, she was the first one I connected with
Okay.
just off the bat. It's like I didn't really care for Becky up until recently, last couple years. Charlotte didn't care about her till like 2 weeks ago. She compared herself to Anthony Davis, and like you got the audacity to compare yourself to NBA greats. You are good in my book. So. But like Sasha though, like the whole boss thing that she was doing in NXT, like from then I was just like, I like her. And she out here killing herself for my entertainment, so I gotta respect it.
Okay.
I love her, but I just can't do all the fucking crying, bro. Everything.
Yeah, the crying shit gotta stop,
the
man.
crying shit, like, bro, like
She crying everything,
bro, like you
goddamn.
can't be that big of a dick, like your character on screen, the boss and all that shit. Then everything else, anything outside the ring, she is crying,
She
bro.
breaks character
Everything
really
she's ever
often.
done.
I'll
Yeah.
say that. She
Crying,
does break
bro.
character.
I'm like, come on, Sasha. That's how I feel about Shayna though. Like I just, you know, what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
mind her breaking character though. After
Yeah,
watching
breaking character
her,
is different, but I mean like
after watching her Chronicle,
yeah, every Chronicle, backstage, everything. She's
Any
crying
wrestler,
the whole fucking time.
but like after watching her Chronicle and just knowing like the mental humps that she had to get over to come back, any wrestler who is out of character, I don't mind it at all.
Right. And
The
I ain't
thing
even
is,
talking
some people
about
can't differentiate from when they're out of character and when they're in
Right.
character,
that.
which is a problem with the fans. Like wrestlers, they can do what the fuck they want.
right.
Like fans, sometimes they can't differentiate between one or the other, and then they end up going just out of the blue. Just either they get mad or they just start dick riding for no reason, and then wrestlers be like, "Where all this love coming from? I ain't do shit."
Who y'all want to win the Money in the Bank?
As long as it ain't Drew or fucking Johnny Drip Drip, I'm straight.
Yeah, Biggie.
Yeah. Big
And who do I want to win the women's?
As long as it ain't
I
Natty.
don't fucking know. I don't know. Like I got a dark horse prediction. It's Naomi.
Naomi?
But
Man, get the
yeah.
fuck out of
No,
bro.
here's why.
Come
Here's why. Because
on,
I just feel they gonna
Get
do
off
some.
the show. Like,
No. Listen, let me
Go to his
elaborate.
feed.
It's not that I want Naomi to win. Is Naomi hasn't taken a pin in a very long time.
here. No, I know, and I wasn't even
So
saying
I'm thinking
like
they keeping her under the radar for something. That's just
I wasn't saying it like you wrong or like anything dissing about Naomi. I'm just saying they go out of their way not to give her shit.
Yeah. And I feel like the whole thing been like Liv climbing.
Right.
But until they was like, okay, now you're in. Like, so I mean,
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
if anybody gonna win it, I would say Nikki.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like Oscar not winning it again. We know that.
Nah. I think they're gonna put it on Vega. Just because like they're giving Matt Riddle like he's the only one with like a decent story going into the Money in the Bank, which leads me to think that he'll win it.
That's why I think he's gonna win it too. Which
is why I think a heel on the women's side is gonna win. And you only have Zelina Vega and then Alexa Bliss, but it's
not Alexa not winning.
She's already got so much going on. You don't need to add anything else to that whole effing ordeal that she's got going on.
As long as it ain't Natty, and I hope Natty gets thrown through 12 ladders, bro.
Yeah, I mean, because
why they put Natty and Tamina in this match? Man?
Why did they
something had to change?
Worst fucking wrestlers on the roster they put in this match.
You couldn't put couldn't put in
Shayna
or Sonya Deville.
I mean,
Sonya was my pick.
Yeah, I know she just got there, but Shotzi could have jumped off or something.
Exactly. I was just talking about that in the chat. Like, bro, she's way better. Like, she don't need to be in a tag team, bro. Like,
right. Like, I was hoping like they moved Io because she's dope and like jumping off of stuff and those kinds of matches too. But nah, they want to put her in a tag team with random.
They want two old bitches that ain't even gonna climb the ladder. That's what they want.
Oh my God.
Well, let's keep it real, bro. Like that's what was I wrong at? What about that statement was wrong? Hey, if y'all ever seen Natty climb a ladder, we know Tamina's old ass ain't climbing no goddamn ladder. So what do you put them in the ladder match for?
Maybe Natty is, you know what I'm saying, to be that person to direct shit, but we know she's not really good at that either because we saw her in the Rumble trying to do it. She wasn't good in the Rumble doing that.
It's Natty has to be involved in everything. Like, oh, you know what? Let's just throw Natty in there. It'll give it levity. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah. Well,
that's Vince trying to make good by Bret Hart. That's all.
That's exactly what it is. And the bitch can't even do the sharpshooter right.
Nah, listen, y'all remember like what was that Payback 2015, 16? I can't remember which year. But it was Natty and I think Charlie. And Natty and Charlie. And Brett was out there and Rick was out there.
I remember.
And they both did the sharpshooter on the flares. And Bret Hart broken down 2015 version of Bret Hart. This is after the stroke. This is after the concussions. This is after cancer.
Yeah.
Putting on a better sharpshooter than this active competitor. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's possible, man.
Everybody on the internet looks at me like I'm bugging when I said it. She's not good at wrestling. She's not. She's just not.
I think she's like a good coach or something.
I think she's good at coaching and training.
As a coach, hell yeah.
And that's what it normally is. But
look at what she was able to do with Ronda. In Ronda's like 1 year with the company.
Yeah.
Look at how well she got Ronda in the ring, you know?
Okay, but again, what the fuck does that have to do with her in the ring? We're talking about
just reinforcing that she's good as a coach.
No, I'm saying, but everybody's defense of her is she's great in the ring. She's a great in-ring performer. Anytime you say anything bad about Natty, that's the first thing somebody throws at you. And I'm saying, show me.
She's a good hand.
Show me some shit where she was a dog in the ring. Yeah. And every great match she had was with a fucking all-time great talent. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, maybe her and Tyson could just go do
I would know, I will give her one thing. The shit with her and Shayna, I will give her that. Their chemistry, and I don't know what, sometimes you just click with somebody, and I totally throw away my hate for her to say that, yes, that their match is worth actually fucking good.
Natty and Shayna?
Yeah, but besides that.
It's just that weird chemistry they have.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's that weird shit, but she's just trash, bro. She's literally live, laugh, love in the form of a person.
All right, you guys. So I'm going to give you one task before we head out of here, okay? I'll let you guys figure out who. I got two tasks, and the odd person will sit out, and then me and that odd person will judge which task we like more. I was thinking about this earlier. So between you three, assign one person to reunite the New Day and how you would do it, and then assign one other person to break up the New Day and how would you do it. and then whoever doesn't want to
You're
take
doing
part.
this because you got 3 black guys on the show.
Absolutely.
No, actually, I
We
try
don't
to
run
make
away
it a
from
point
racist
to cover
topics.
wrestling.
Because you know
Asshole.
black people don't want the New Day to break up like
through
that.
this whole
so you
show without this being brought up. You think I'd get through this whole fucking show, man?
You brought me on the show. I was gonna bring it up eventually.
No, man. It's just because in recent news, it's come out that there's been more backstage attempts at breaking up the New Day.
Yeah,
so I kind of
Biggie
wanted.
revealed it on the podcast. He said,
Yeah.
we know who was trying to do it, and they was like, nah, fam.
Yeah, but that's my inspiration for this. I thought it'd be kind of interesting. That's all.
I mean, I got a way to break them up,
All
but
right,
I don't
cool.
like it.
TC can break them up. Which one of you guys want to do the?
It's not original either.
I'll bring them
say-
together. I know how to bring them together.
All right, and then me and Justin will figure out which ones we like more.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. RN, you bring them together first.
Well, the draft, you put Biggie on Raw back with the New Day. Lashley
With the briefcase.
With the briefcase. Lashley has to win. He even if we'll let Kofi win it. Lashley beats him back, wins the belt, beating the brakes, the living shit out of Kofi, and already messed up Xavier. Out comes Big E for the save. Cash in.
I thought you was talking shit. What's up?
Right. Cash in right there.
Cash
Big E
in
get the
right
title.
there. Triple threat. He beats.
No, not triple threat. He comes in. They fucking destroy Lashley, the 3 of them. Cash in, get the belt. Big E's the champ.
All right, nice.
Faces being heels again, boy. Tell
Huh?
me. Faces being heels again.
Faces being heels, and that's the only way WWE does it, baby.
Since before time. Like,
Since before time.
Hulk Hogan was the biggest heel of his era before the NWO.
Right.
Hulkamania Hulk was a heel.
Oh, I
You
got
do-
no argument with that. I got
Go look at it.
Yeah.
Not even. I'm not even talking about Terrence. I'm talking about Hulk Hogan. As the character.
They're all there.
all
If you
of it.
really,
all of
yeah,
it,
if you-
man.
if you really take a look back at throughout the history of the WWE,
He was
their
a heel way
faces-
before 1996.
Their faces always did some fucked up shit. And everybody cheered on like, yeah, no, that's not cool.
We're
Like,
still doing it. We're
yes,
bullying
we're still doing
Baron
it.
Corbin for having financial problems.
Right.
He got bullied into being poor.
Bully, and then
He got harassed into being poor. And then now he's poor. They are making fun. They are mocking him every single week. You got guys coming out there and
Yeah,
attacking
you
him.
ain't got no money,
20,000
bitch.
people just cheering on this broke guy. Come on, man.
Right.
Come on.
Bro, it
Like,
makes
poverty
no
is not
sense,
funny.
No,
No sense.
it's not.
No sense
man.
whatsoever.
It's not.
Oh man. Yeah.
Fake king. This fake king and this just randomly buff guy with the guitar is just every single week just mocking this man at his lowest point. And they're the good guys? What?
Yeah.
Come
Makes
on.
no
now.
sense to me. No, it never made sense to me ever.
Ever.
Tell
Long
me.
live King Corbin.
All right, break them up.
TC, break up New Day.
This Sunday, man. Big E still got the Big E got the briefcase in both scenarios here.
Right.
But have Kofi win the WWE Championship. And I would even just put it out there because sometimes if WWE they would hint to us that they about to do something and it's
Right.
like they're not gonna do it, but actually hint to it and then do it. So have Big E win Money in the Bank, and then have him link up with his boys because they're gonna be in the same building on Sunday at the pay-per-view. And so just be like, hey man, go out there and win that title back. We're gonna celebrate. But Big E's like, yeah, basically. That's basically all it is. Kofi win the title off of the almighty WWE champion Bobby Lashley. Like Tribe Called Quest, say the whole thing.
Right, whole thing.
Where's
Kofi wins
Xavier
the
lie in
title.
this one?
He is Dean Ambrose when the Shield broke up.
Oh,
He's just
man.
like, what the fuck?
It's better than being Bobby Fish.
No, I'd like to see
Yeah.
it, dude. It makes Xavier even a bigger heel because you know how much he backs Kofi, and he's backed Kofi over the years to turn with Big E. I don't know, man. I'd rather see.
I
him
just
turn
want
with
to do
E.
that at the same time because like let Big E have his moment.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But that's something you could probably do down the line. how the execution, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
no, even what you're saying is the same thing. Not even the same night. Just have them all back together and Big E with the briefcase, and he motherfucking just cashes in out of nowhere on them.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna give it to TC. I'm gonna give it to TC.
Give us a big like WTF ass moment at your first pay-per-view, minus WrestleMania, your first pay-per-view with fans in over a year and a half almost.
Yeah.
You gotta give us that moment.
Can I take it a step further? So if y'all's boy Goldberg comes back, is he heel or face? Because Big E want to bump Meek with him. So
man, Goldberg is a fucking heel always, bro. He's trash, bro. I can't stand. You know who I might hate more than that? It might be Goldberg. I ain't even gonna lie. Now that I think about it,
always or now?
Like always.
We got Goldberg slander. It's about time to wrap this up, man.
Not 90s Goldberg. Not 90s Goldberg. Not street Goldberg.
No, I'm Goldberg forever.
Well, cut his feet, bro. He's off.
The man hasn't won a match since he beat The Fiend in Saudi Arabia.
But he can't even pick nobody up. How many times he almost kill a nigga trying to do his patented finishing move?
All right. I agree. I've said this before. He don't need to do the jackhammer.
He don't need to do the jackhammer.
Hell no, he don't. This spear should have been fine, man.
Oh,
he can
still come out and just spear some motherfuckers.
Yeah. That spear still like.
And my thing is too is
Ziggler.
Well, my thing is too is Goldberg is not Goldberg no more. Like he looks
let him do like the Ziggler type matches.
Yeah.
Like be honest, but he's still not Goldberg. Like he don't got that athleticism, that body build. Like he's slender now. Like which I know he had to do because he's getting older. But like he just don't look like Goldberg.
He's still like jacked, but like he's not like Goldberg.
He's still jacked for a fucking 60-year-old man. Hell yeah, probably beat the shit out of all of us together. I'm just saying, like he don't look like Goldberg. You know what I'm saying?
He's like Bill now.
He's
Bill. Remember he first came back before Survivor Series versus Brock, and he was sweating like a motherfucker. Like
dripping, bro. William does not need to come back. Leave William at home, bro.
Oh no, I'm a pop for Goldberg at all times. Like he can come back and spear some people.
Yeah.
But like, if you want to do a quick 2-minute match versus like somebody lower on the card, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But not coming and cleaning out one of our top guys.
Yeah, I don't want no championships.
No chance. Same thing with him and Brock, man. I want him back on TV. Just you don't need to have
Brock can win a championship again.
Yeah, that's not the same thing at all. Don't put William up there with Brock, man.
Brock different.
Put William up there.
Brock different.
Yeah.
I like what Katie said on the Sheely Showcase last night is Brock Lesnar's ponytail pretty much broke the internet the other day.
That shit
Man Bun Brock is crazy.
Yeah, Man Bun Brock is more scared than anything I've ever seen.
Did you see the video that picture was taken from?
No, I seen like a collage, and this dude
he was
got
slaughtering
a big ass
an animal
brisket
with like a chainsaw
on his shoulder.
What?
Yeah, dude. He was a full carcass, man. He was just tearing up a goddamn rib cage.
So just doing Brock shit.
Doing Brock shit, man.
Doing Brock shit.
Brock don't even care
jump
to
on
come
top
back.
of my wife tonight.
Yeah. He's just somewhere in Canada just chilling in the woods. Like, I ain't even got to come back. Like, why?
I think this man gets paid millions of dollars to come on TV and wrestle, and then just goes buys a fucking combine.
Right.
It goes buy some cattle and shit, bro. Like, what? Like, you're the main dude talking about it's all about the money. Bro, go buy, at least get a chain or something, my nigga. Like, goddamn, this motherfucker went
you know how much money is in cattle investment, though?
No, I understand that. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying, like, come on, man. You the main dude.
Brock is not a nigga. He not about to go get some gold.
Something,
that's what black people do with their money. They go buy shit.
Bro, I just need to see.
We was just talking about Baby Boy on this show. Right. It's all about guns and butter, baby.
What I'm saying is,
what are the guns?
Do something to show us that it's about the money, bro. Like, do something, God. He just pull up with his big ass in like a little tiny ass Lamborghini that he can't get out of. Like, just give me something, bro. Like, you can't keep saying it's all about the money and all you doing is slaughtering cows, driving a tractor, my nigga. Like, give me something. A big ass pinky ring, just something, bro.
Hey, all right.
Give me something.
Would this kind of, do it for you if you just pulled up with a big rig to a show? Like, would that satisfy you enough?
Yeah, if some shit that says like Big Rock in the back.
That's
Yeah,
on
like-
brand to Brock Lesnar.
Got
a little
Sable
bit.
you know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
hood.
Like the smokestacks and
Yeah.
shit. It says Big Brock on lights or some shit. You know what I'm saying? The stupid ass tires. He need a fucking elevator to get up in the motherfucker, like some shit like that. I could take that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, all right, that's where the money's at. All
Or if
right.
he pulled up in an RV or something.
Yeah. Even if he put up in a bus like Big Show with his face on it, like I would even be cool with that. Like, just give me something besides motherfucking milking cows and tractors, bro.
Hey, can we
That's all
talk
I'm saying.
about? Hey, can we talk about wrestler buses real quick? Randy Orton's bus, at least like 4 years ago, his bus was fire as fuck.
And Big Show's bus was fire.
Triple
And
H's
Big-
bus was going crazy too.
Yeah.
Like I was at the Mae Young Classic final, that episode of SmackDown where they had like the Mae Young Classic. So Triple H was there, Ronda Rousey was there, and we all like just waited on the side of the building for all them to come out. And man, these people's buses is going crazy.
But Big Show had the king size shack bed in his.
I bet.
Bro, like, come on, bro. In a bus.
That's crazy.
Yo, how weird is it that Brock Lesnar has been in the WWE for almost 2 decades and has never wheeled out with like Sable? Like he's got one of like the Attitude Era's like.
Ain't
most-
that weird to me?
That's not
That's
weird
Brock.
to you that we've never
That's-
seen
that's
Sable
Brock.
in all these years.
Bro, he got her locked up in Canada, bro. We just talked about it. They ain't even got a phone on the
Oh, that's right. She got to walk all the way to the road just to make a phone
she
call.
gotta
man.
walk to the road to make a phone call. Bro. Sable ain't going
Hey.
nowhere.
Hey, he read that book of Macho Man. He already know what it is.
Oh shit, man. Oh man. I think that's a night. Hey, what are we at? Where are we at? We do an hour? Yeah, shit, we did.
We about an hour and a half, man.
Yeah. Brock keeps. Bama says Brock keeps private. He lives the gimmick. He's J Fabe. I get it. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys. Hey man, TC Justin, plug your shit, man.
See, you got it.
TC.Fontaine on Instagram. I may or may not post acting stuff on there, but you can check us out, Young Kings Wrestling. Damn, I forgot already. Yo, at YK Wrestling. It's been a long day of intoxication, man. So, but at YK Wrestling everywhere except Instagram, we are YK Wrestling _ on Instagram because they decided to delete somebody's page and shit. So we had to start over. But also, man, Versus Pro Wrestling. Follow Versus Pro Studio on Twitch. You on Twitch right now? Just go to Versus Pro Studio. Just look up Versus Pro Studio in the search bar while you're on Twitch right now. We have a show this Sunday. Return to Fight Club is gonna go down. It's gonna be I'm expecting very violent matches on this card because we got a lot of grudge matches on this show. A lot of shit been going down the last couple months. Things have come to a head. Guys are coming for vengeance at this show. So check it out. Any Ring of Honor fans, we got Sledge on the card this Sunday. So check us out, man. If you know who Sledge is, you're a big Ring of Honor fan, you should know who Sledge is. So check us out. Versus Pro Studio this Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern. Check us out, man.
Oh, I should have went first because I can't follow that up.
I cut promos out here, baby.
Hey man, that's dope. @Hill Tactics _ on Twitter. That's my wrestling page. That's what I started when I was thinking about making a podcast. So I just went ahead and started it.
Hill Tactics, the whole underlying personality of every WWE babyface.
There you go. And my first Twitter is JLan JLAN on the tweet. My Instagram for music is JLan on the beat. I got a Bandcamp. I think it's JLan on the beat. Just check it out. I'm working on some new stuff. Yeah, right. I bought a distro kid, but like I got so many samples and stuff that I'm like, man, I'm not putting my stuff anywhere that's gonna get me knocked. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, y'all check me out, and hopefully, I'll show up here sometimes when I can not just sit here and watch people talk about movies because my attention span too short. So that's it. That's about it. But yeah, I appreciate it again. Y'all, thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely.
You ain't got
All right,
shit
you
on
gotta
there?
plug
Come on,
your
Mean
stuff.
Jelly
Yeah.
Bean.
You know where I'm at, Mr. 8984 #MuteRN. Hit me with the shit you want to see me pop off on for my weekly rants. We are about to get those going, and then also check us out on
You got to do
Facebook.
mine.
What'd you say?
The one I submitted, you got to do.
Yeah, I got you. I think I already did it actually. I need to go back and check. I did like 6 of them, but yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying? And then Mean Jelly Bean Memes on Facebook and Mean Jelly Bean Productions on YouTube. Check us out. Like we got some new shit coming here shortly. We ain't posting nothing for a while. Probably about a year. Quarantine really screwed us, but we're gonna get back at it with y'all. So definitely looking forward to that.
Fantastic, man. And of course, follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/puttingyouover. Check out all of Standing Streamer's content when he comes back on the 20th. Of course, we have twitch.tv/SmackDraw podcast on Thursdays. Catch She-Leet Showcase with Katie and Savannah. If you guys get a chance, meet us back here tomorrow night around the same time, or 9 o'clock rather. BamaDave makes his channel debut, hosting his new show, Check Your Temperature. He's going to give a more in-depth dive into the excitement level of a couple people going into Money in the Bank. And then, of course, we have that Rewind show on Sundays that I mentioned earlier. If you ever want to support the show, check out patreon.com/SmackDrawPodcast. If you're not really into the subscription base, you can always hit us up on paypal.me/SmackDrawPod for a one-time donation. All that money goes straight back into the show. We greatly appreciate everybody every month that contributes. You guys are the best. Thank you, TC. Thank you, Justin. One day, Sebastian will be where RN is sitting. But RN, of course, you always you are the workhorse.
I gotta wave the bat symbol whenever that happens.
Yeah. But man, you guys are great, man. Until next time, y'all have a good one.
Peace out, y'all. See y'all Sunday.